Hey, this is Tim with Game Time. Got another unboxing here for a board game. This is Dwellings of Eldervale. I have played this one. Luke Laurie is the designer. A friend gave me this to unbox, so it is a different company than the one I played. I think what I must have played was probably the first edition. This one says Squirmy Beast. I guess that's the one of the companies that makes this now. But yeah, let's see what's inside. Here's the back here. It's a neat one though, and I don't know, maybe this one has solo. I see that right here. I don't know if the other one did. Okay, let me throw that out of there. Okay, let's see what's in here. Large game. I think it still uses game trays, so you can kind of see it has these nice trays that fit pretty much everything. The dice and the little cards you're going to get. They look a little different than the ones I'm used to, and I believe they stack. Maybe not. I thought they stack. I think it's different than the version I had. Okay, so real quick, let's just see what's in these rule books. Looks like there's some expansions in here. So I don't know if that was in the other version. Oh, I like this a lot. It shows the components and pictures of them. But yeah, just real quick, this is kind of what's in the game. How to play it. Not really a hard game to play. This tells you how to put it back together. That's nice. Here is an expansion. The Ghosts, which again, I don't think I've played with this. This probably came out after I played. And then here's an appendix as well with these beautiful pictures. And these are all the different races that it looks like you can pick, because I think it has different colors, and I think there's two different races, basically two different ways that you can play that color. Okay, and then there's a first time setup here, which I think it's just these. Again, a friend gave me this, so I don't want to like break all these, but that should be both sides of what's in here. Show that, and then here is some tiles. I will show this. Let me get this out of here. And these look pretty close to the one that I played. Oh, goodness. Why is this so hard to get out? Okay, well, you're going to cut it out. Okay. 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 And I think this is the right side, but yeah, these are the different types of tiles you can go to. And so you're going to be building the map kind of as you play. And it starts out with so many tiles in the beginning, hexes, I should say, hex tiles. And then, yeah, you can you don't ever know quite how the board's going to look. There's going to be these special tiles that are there. Here is the different colors that you can go down. Because I think you sort of have a race that you pick, but you also have like a magic color that you can go down. Each one of them has a special, like all these different special abilities. Here is a score on the outside, of course. Here's a glory track. I think you get this for winning combat. I'm pretty sure that's what that means. And then one-time reward, orb rewards. I guess you can spend an orb to use those. I don't quite remember that part. Okay, I'm sorry. This I think is for the base components of the game. These two right here. So for the different colors, there's 8 of them, and then these are the dice that you can win if you go for that. Something like that. I'm giving you just a slight overview here. I can't remember everything. Don't know what this is. Ghost of Eldervale, so this is the expansion. Although I think maybe that's when your guys die. That's where they go. I think that might be what that is. So maybe you can do more with that. I like that mechanic in games. Here are the different sides here. Pirates in Nightmare Cove, Storm Horde, Shadow Demons, Ember Crush Ogres, and then, sorry, I didn't show that quite. And then here's another side, Fire Witch Goblins, Cult of the Night Queen, Skyborn Avians, so that's the other side, Storm Horde, and then Atlanteans. And then also, these are the other colors for other races. Again, I think the color's separate. They are a different color, but there's also a color of abilities. Clerics of Dawn, Elves of Briardell, Rattlings of the Swarm, we use that one. Stonehelm Dwarves, and then you have also Wardens of Even March, Servants of the Eye, Mosswood Trolls, and then you have Pride of the Bastet. That's Egyptian or something. And then these are the boards I was thinking of, and yeah, they sort of fit on top of each other a little bit, But yeah, and this is what you're gonna have different pieces for each of your races. Everybody has a dragon, I think, and then there's 2 other special guys, and then you have your just basic kind of worker type guys, and then these are the different resources. This is where your dice go. Don't know what goes here. I can't remember. And then that's your coins. But there's going to be 8 of these. I don't think you can play with 8 players in the game. I think it's 5. But there are 8 different sides you can pick. So there's a lot of variety in the game. I don't remember what this is. Oh, I think this is the supply. Yeah. Cards, and it shows you right here, game trays, and it shows the different symbols of items that go in here. And it looks like there's several of these, 2 of them. And then this is, I don't know. This is like yeah, there's a monster. So if certain tiles come out, there'll be some monsters in the game. And so that's what this guy is. And he has special abilities. And once you kill him, I think you get something like a special ability. Wooden pieces. These are little meeples that you get. And I'll just show you real quick, but they fit in the game tray like so. Like so. And then I think it's double-sided, yeah. But yeah, it fits pretty good, you know, and you'll get all the ones in your color, and you'll get like 6 of them, and this has to do with how much they cost. But there's a bunch of these. They're wooden, very nice pieces, and it's got the print on either side. And then you've got the dragon piece here. And again, the dragon fits, you know, perfectly right here. You can take them out real easy because it's just the right size for you to take them out. 8 different colors. And then you've got like, I think this is like a warrior guy down here. You know, you can get this guy and he fits right here. So same sort of thing. These are all wooden. And then this is a wizard. I think it's a wizard right here. You got these guys. And then these are what's called dwellings of Eldervale. So these are the dwellings. And so it's kind of neat. So if you're going to build a dwelling, you're going to do it on the board, and you're going to build it on one of these colors of tiles. And this is like, if you build it on the green one, I think it's going to give you like green magic or something. I don't know exactly what they call it. Sorry, just going off memory here from when I played. And so like if you're the blue player, you take one of your guys, you have to have them here, and then you take this, put it on top, and then that becomes your building, your dwelling. And so you lose the worker for the rest of the game, but you gain a dwelling. And then I think it gives you like this color, so like a green. Let me see if I can find that board real quick. And it's gonna, here it is. Sorry about this. And so you'll get like one green. You know, you start here and then you go up, and then you'll get different things, you know, for doing that. And then this is the build bonus maybe. And then this is another bonus you can get for just going there. And then someone else, I think, can capture your building, but it also gives you points for winning the game. Or it starts the end of the game, something like that. I can't quite remember, but that's the general, you know, premise of the game. This one's gonna be worth more because it's got 2. This one's worth more because it's got 2 of that color. But that's how the game works. It's a very simple game. It really is. I know there looks like there's a lot in here. This must be the new ghost piece. He's wooden as well. Here's all the dice. You know, here, I'll just show you real quick. Let's take out the dice. It's more or less a dice game, but beautiful dice. Yeah, and it's got that, I don't know what they call it, but where it's got the different kind of like crystals or whatever in there. It just looks nice. Anyway, a bunch of dice for each color here. And you've got some other pieces. I don't actually remember what these are, so sorry. Oh, these must be the trackers. It's the trackers for this right here. That's got to be what this is. You've also got these stands. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe for cards. It's a card stand, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, plastic stands. I'll try to show you. It's got a little area where something fits in there. I'm not actually sure what goes in there, to be honest. Okay, it's got this. This is kind of new to me. Legendary upgrade, go to... Okay, so if you want your guys to look cooler, you can get this. So this is not the cool version. So this is kind of like an ad for the Legendary Edition. And I'm assuming that that's what would come inside here. I don't think there's anything in here. Yeah, there's not. You know, but that's what would come in here, all these guys. And then I think this is just the same. This is the other 8. So there's 8 different colors, and then you can use, you know, 2 different versions of them. So I'm pretty sure that's what all this is right here, which is, I have to admit, that's really awesome how that looks. So instead of having, I don't know, the warriors, I'm not sure what pieces it would be. Does it say monsters? I don't know. I don't see the monsters. Both of these are empty. I can tell that. So you've got 2 monsters here. So I don't think this is the same version that I had. So you have some little cards here, and I believe that you can get these. Excuse me. So these are cards that you can get. I can't remember how you get them. I think you get them like between rounds, but these are some of the ones you can get right here. I'll just show a few of these. Maybe these are objectives. That's what it looks like to me. Objectives, and then these are like magic cards. So it's 2 different types of cards, but these are cards that you can get, little ones. And then the big ones here, I believe these are the ones that you're going to get. There's going to be sort of an offer out on the table of cards that you can get. And I think it switches between rounds or when someone buys them. And so this is the abilities you can get with the colors, and it tells you how much you have to get them. There's some way you can get them. I can't remember, but looks like they have different backgrounds per card. But here, I'll try to show you some of them here. Let's kind of scoot through because there's a lot of them. And then I'm not sure, adventure cards. I don't remember this being a thing when I played. But here's some of these. Here's some Death Reaper, Okay, these are the monsters and what they do. Here, let me show you. I don't know why it's turned the other way. I'll just show you the back of those. But here's all the monsters. Looks like there's 8 of them. Okay, Mother of Dragons, Frost Giant, Iron Golem, Winged Serpent, etc. Okay, those are them. And then these, it looks like these are your cards for which side that you are, some sort of reference card. Okay, and then you've also have another stack of cards here, which I think is just going to be more ability cards. But it seems like there's a lot in this game, but it really is an easy game to play, I promise. These are all the different colors, purple and black, I think is the moon. Green, red, and then I think there's some more sun ones. But anyway, those are just some of the ability cards that you can use. The more points you have in it, you get more, lots of space here for carrying different, putting different items away. It's game trays, I guess that's what you should expect. I only see 2 monsters. I don't see the other monsters in the game, so that is a little weird. I don't know, I don't actually know where they are. I'm not seeing them in here, so I guess there's another upgrade version of this where it actually comes with the monsters, because I really don't see them unless they're underneath, but I don't think so. Nope. Lastly, you've got some little, I don't know what you call them, glass. I don't know what it is. Plastic. Anyway, it's see-through little things that you can put down. And that tracks, it tracks one of your stats. That's basically what that's for. But yeah, this is Dwellings of Eldervale. It is a really cool game. You can get it more upgraded than this version, but this looks like it's got everything it needs. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.